You must be new in town. Let me show you around the neighborhood. We got the post office, the park. Oh, this here's my house. Let me let you in. Don't be shy. Oh, please, after you. There you go. You know, I don't even remember why I left the house. When that happens, it usually means I've been programmed with another post-hypnotic trigger. My handlers say I'm the best sleeper agent they've ever worked with. Anyway, come on in. If you're new to the show, every week I take real listener questions, and I get a little help answering them from my neighbors. Speaking of neighbors...
Hey, Mr. T, it's me, Stooley from down the street. My dad was gonna drop me off at the pool today, but he couldn't find his stinking car keys. So he said I could hang out at your place.
Car keys, huh? That gives me an idea for an episode. Why don't we...
Car keys?
No, Stooley, maybe you could find something to watch on TV while we do the show.
Sure thing, Mr. T.
Now, where was I? Right, let's wade into the sub-basement of imagination. I'll see you on the other side. All right, hey, he's just a love machine, but every user has root access. It's Eddie Y. Say hello.
Hello.
And he's nothing if not consistently watching your every move. It's James B.
I played the fifth.
That's our guests for today. Hey, you know, we're answering all of our listeners' car questions. I think we already got some answers from for other frequent guests. We've got Derek G's answers here in the bag. Let me put the questions up for you guys.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys.
Please.
When we did this, I don't I don't remember the questionnaire. So hopefully it's not terrible.
Hey, hopefully. That's the best we can say.
All right, let's rock and roll.
We've got question one. Question one from @EricBanorama. How do they name cars? Why do they name cars? Have you ever given your car a, quote, Christian name, so to speak? Anyone like to field that one before I get to the old mailbag?
Well, I just want to thank Eric Bana for listening to our show. And go with Christ, bro.
You know, you can see on Libsyn that we get one download from Australia every week.
Is he Australian?
Pretty sure. 90% sure. Let's say he is.
Wow, I didn't even know Australians were legally allowed to play the Hulk.
Well, now you do.
All right, well, I'm excited.
How do they name cars? Well, here's an answer from Derek G, presumably. Hey, none of these are signed. It wasn't my car, it was my sister's. But it was the first one I got to drive around on the regular. She was a beat-up little gray 2001 Ford Taurus that I named Sasha Gray because she was petite, used, and abused, and while I wasn't proud of myself after driving her, it still satisfied the itch, so to speak. This is actually a true story, LOL. I'm going to just go do a quick Google search on Sasha.
Yeah,
Sasha
Google
Gray.
that.
You don't know who Sasha Gray is?
Sasha E-Y. Instagram.
Sir Sasha Gray gang.
Sasha.
Oh, he got a virus.
Not another one.
Sasha Gray Bang Bus.
Bang bus.
Reverse Bang Bus, my bad.
Reverse.
No, I'm just kidding. Tim, you don't want to get a virus.
just make sure you're alone.
We have another anonymous answer to this question. I named my car after Aslan because it's big, loud, and there are no queers allowed.
I wonder who that could be.
I don't know what
I don't
that has to do
remember.
with the lion from Narnia. But hey, who am I to judge?
I don't know who sent that in, but whoever did needs they need help.
Hey, and
They need
hopefully
Christ.
they'll get it.
They need
Eddie,
Narnia.
why? Eddie, do you have a car with a Christian name?
Oh yeah. My car's name is Felicity.
Oh.
Felicity Huffman?
Yes.
Felicity Huffman scandal send. But she's the one who got who faked her kid into Harvard or something, right?
Yeah. Yes. Full
No, who
house.
do you think gave her the idea?
Well, I think we need to answer the main question here. Why do they name cars?
Oh.
Dominance.
Fragile egos.
I think cars should have a name like the blankness, the darkness, the dankness.
I don't know about dank.
I was thinking of giving my cars hippie names like
Moonshine?
Wind.
Sunbeam?
Yeah. Or
Did you say
River
wind?
Phoenix. Yeah. Ooh, these underwears have horses on it.
Bojacks.
Bojack. Oh, I would for sure name a car after Bojack.
You got to get to where there's better 3G, my friend.
You can't hear me?
There you go.
It's better.
The microphone wasn't as close to my ear as I thought it was. What was I going to say?
Something about
Something about
BoJack Horseman
Bojack?
on underwear.
Oh, BoJack Horseman underwear. Yeah. No, I just I go BoJack Horseman style and I don't wear underwear. That's what I was saying.
All right, well, as long as we cleared that up. I think we satisfied this question. Let's move on to the next one here. Does Adam Carolla own a Toyota Corolla? Would you consider changing your name if it meant you got a car to match? That's from @Deborah the Fedora. We've got two answers in our mailbag, kind of similar. Answer 1, presumably Derek G. Who the fuck is Adam Carolla and why does he sound like an asshole? Answer 2, anonymous. Who the fuck is Adam Carolla?
The Man Show.
The Man Show.
The Man
Yeah,
Show.
do you remember The Man Show?
Yeah, I remember Joe Rogan being on it.
It was Corolla and Jimmy Kimmel. They're the hosts of The Man Show.
But back then, before it was Kimmel, it was Rogan, right?
I think you're thinking about Fear Factor.
No. I know he was on Fear Factor. Tim, you're the one on the computer. Look.
All right, Joe Rogan Man Show. The Man Show. Joe Rogan was a host, starring.
For how long?
Let's see, only a year, only a season.
But
After
I'm
that,
pretty sure it was the first season.
No, sir.
Oh,
What?
no?
He came in like 3 years into the show.
Oh. Wasn't Doug Stanhope on it
Yes.
for like... Yeah.
Also,
Good
one
old-
season.
Good old Doug.
What a show.
117 episodes. Hey, not a lot of shows can say that.
Yeah, that show wouldn't have run now. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No.
Nah. After everything Jimmy Kimmel and Carolla would do. Yeah, that wouldn't fly.
Who is Adam Carolla? Let me look up.
He kind of looks like Norm Macdonald.
He did the voice of the pig on that show, Drawn Together.
Yeah, you know the Porky.
Oh,
Do you remember now? He has that
this
instinctive
guy.
laugh.
Yeah. No, I remember
That
him
son of
now.
a bitch.
Oh, he was all Drawn Together. He was also
Wait,
on Crank Yankers.
Yeah, he played the hillbilly dude.
Who played Special Ed?
The creator,
Oh.
like the dude that started Crank Yankers. He did special ed.
Dude, Special
Like
Ed was my favorite. Yay!
You know they
Time
brought-
to make the
you-
donuts.
You know they brought it back for a season.
Yeah, they also brought back Reno.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
It's
Reno
a Quibi
911.
original.
Yep, it's on Quibi now. The
I
only
mean-
show I would ever watch on Quibi.
Honestly, I would say the same thing because all you need is those quick, like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, I know. I would watch 10 minutes of Personally, I could binge Reno 911, but
I
I
can too, and the movie.
for sure I could see it getting cut down to like a 10-minute series.
Wait,
Oh,
Quibi,
man.
you got to pay for that?
Probably. You gotta pay for everything here.
Not the YouTubes.
You still gotta pay for like their premium shows.
Why would you do that?
I know the only one I'd actually watch is
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai. You already know.
Oh, that's still going?
I think so. I think they're on season 3.
I think we've
Oh.
lost track of the, whether or not Adam Carolla owns a Toyota Corolla, which I still need answers.
Oh,
And would you consider changing your name if it meant you got a car to match? Would you consider being the James DeLorean, the Eddie Gremlin?
Well, let's see. What was the most
Ooh.
recent thing Adam Carolla has been in?
probably a Toyota.
No,
Not a
I'm
Honda.
talking about TV shows.
Oh. I don't think he got anything going on. Maybe he does podcasts.
Well, if he can't afford it, then probably. Yeah, if he's not making too much money, he's probably still driving his Toyota Corolla.
It's a real podcaster sort of car.
Yeah.
Now, come on, now, what would you change your last name to? Would you like to be
Oh.
the Eddie Soul, maybe? The James Camry?
James Chief Grand Cherokee.
I like it.
I kind of like that Eddie Gremlin one.
Eddie Gremlin? Yeah, that sounds like a rocker. Like, that could be your stage name.
I mean, it is.
not as a rocker, but
You know, as a exotic dancer.
Yep. Down at the Crazy Horse every Wednesday and Sunday.
Yeah, every C-section Wednesday.
Oh my god!
Perform them live on stage?
I mean, I can. I'm certified.
Well, how about we move on to...
Next question.
Hey, next question. If my truck is also the best sound system I own, might I be a redneck? Here's Derek G chiming in with IDK about it being my truck, but my pops owns a Ford F-350, another one of the first vehicles I drove around in before getting my own. Let me tell you something, brother. Shit had some decent speakers, but only a CD player and Shutter AM/FM radio. So uncivilized. Also an anonymous entry here. You know you're a redneck when can recite the movie Brokeback Mountain line for line. Shit, I might be a redneck.
Huh. I think the wrong kind, but I see their point.
Again, I don't know who sent that in.
Me either.
Raphael, maybe?
Probably.
You never know.
He seems the type.
Yeah, I've only watched Brokeback Mountain 6 times, so I can't tell you that I could recite the movie line.
Hold on, 6 times alone?
In theater.
Yes, 6 times in theaters. 3 of the
In
times
theaters.
alone, 3 of the times by myself.
Wait, the theater in Castro, right?
Well, you know, Castro. Yeah, I'd get him for free.
Okay. Makes sense.
I knew a guy.
But to answer the question, are you a redneck if you have a good sound system in your truck? Was that the original
Well,
question?
if it's the best sound system I own, might I be a redneck?
Well, sound system gonna bring me back up. One thing that I can depend on.
I don't know what that's from.
That's Operation Ivy song. Come on, dude.
Oh,
Yeah,
of
come
course
on,
not.
bro. Don't you know? It's in the Bible.
It's in the Bible. The Ska Bible. Stupid.
And doth, he said, pick it up, pick it up,
Pick it.
pick it up. And lo, he picked it up.
You almost got your wallet chain taken because of that.
Yeah, bro. I would have had to taken
Your badge, your gun, and your wallet chain.
your wallet chain and
Your trumpet.
and your top hat
And your
and your checkered suit.
No, not the suit.
with
Sorry.
the Hawaiian shirt combo.
Man, I would for sure wear a checkered suit to a ska show. But wait, sound system. I think.
I'd say
it's
no.
not necessarily a redneck if you had a great sound system. I think it's more of if your sister wife is riding shotgun or not.
Yeah.
That probably
All right.
makes you more of a redneck.
Finally, a straight answer.
Are we in
Sorry, the
question 2 now?
coffee's just kidding in.
We got one here. When the empty fuel light is on, how much gas do you think is left, really? Like a carton of milk's worth? Now, that was from @Daily Fraser Wisdom. We've got an answer from Derek G here. Gallons, dude. They just mark that shit as low so you'll shell out for more gas. See what I did there? Shell out? Shell. Like, but brother, it's a riggedy-ragged conspiracy, I tell ya. And
What?
anonymous. Enough to gaslight all of my loved ones.
Again, I don't know who sent that one in.
Well, I guess to answer the question, it depends on the maker and the model of the car.
Yeah, man. If you're driving around a Barbie dial size like a Beamer, you should probably be okay.
Yeah.
But if you're driving like, you know,
A Hummer.
yeah, like a big ass car.
You're just gonna make it down the street. That's it.
Just play a little alarm then when the fuel light goes on, but then you also get a little warning, warning.
But I don't know, my dad. But also, it really, really comes down to the person in their car. Once you've had that car for a while, you know when it's ready and when it's not ready. It's just like I don't know, man. It's just like instinct or some shit.
I think there was an episode of Seinfeld that touched on this topic. A very special episode.
Is that the one where Kramer's at the nightclub, doing comedy?
Yeah. He had just left the nightclub. He got in the car, took it on the freeway, wanted to see how far he could on just his tank of gas.
His car broke down, and then he just started dropping N-bombs left and right.
Well, that's how it happened.
Yeah, I remember that episode. I don't know if that one's on Netflix.
Nah, but it is on Hulu
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Hey,
and
hashtag not
Quibi.
fun.
And Quibi. It's a Quibi exclusive episode.
We got one here. Have you ever sucked gas out of a tank with a rubber hose? Siphoning, I believe it's called. If so, why? What's wrong with you? That's from @untiktokable. We've got Derek G. He answers, no, but that happened in that One Tree Hill show, and it was some chick, and I was like 13 when I watched it, so it was nice.
I think I remember that episode. I later thought about that same scene when I went to take a shower.
This
Yeah.
show has too much male energy. I have to even this out somehow. If only we knew anyone who was a female. We've got
No,
an
I mean we do. They just don't want to be on the show.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true. They don't want anything to
Not
do
with us.
Yeah.
Mostly James, but not with us.
Hey.
Too much tonight.
Too much Big Carl energy.
Yeah.
You
Too much
know.
Hey, I like your hair. It smells nice.
You know this your car got extra room for two tonight.
Wait, what was the question?
Have you ever sucked gas out of a tank with a rubber hose?
Have I ever sucked gas out of a tank with a rubber hose?
Well, sometimes you can steal gas.
And then it depends on the mood.
You know, the closest thing I've come from that is drinking Jose Cuervo out of a beer bong.
Ugh.
So,
You say Jose Cuervo?
yeah.
Like they just put a nozzle on top of it and he just went down? Like
Yeah. So that's
so
beer
basically
bongs
you
are
just put a
supposed to be
giant
for
straw.
beer.
So you basically put a giant straw by the mouth of the bottle and just started chugging.
Yeah, there's this girl I knew. Fuck, dude. I can't say her name on the on the
I
show.
wonder who it is.
But, she always brought a beer bong with her to like parties and
Like me.
Where would she keep it? Because that thing is fucking huge.
She'd bring it in her like car.
And I washed it once, just fucking have it in the trunk.
Oh my god, dude! And I remember, like she would bring it to like small parties. If it was a group of like 4 people, she'd be like, "I brought my beer bong." Just like, why?
But that didn't stop you.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, you can use it and judge her. That's not mutually exclusive.
Yeah. Wow. That was a long time ago.
That was just last week.
Yeah. 6 days.
Yeah, it's a long time.
A full business week.
In 2020, that feels like a year.
Exactly. But yeah, next question.
Here we got another one here. Should car door locks be silent, or do you like letting people know that you find them threatening? That's from @thecommunicable_disease_boys. We've got an answer from Derek G. This is a touchy subject because I'm definitely guilty of doing it in caps certain neighborhoods, but not because of their race. It just happens that most people in caps certain neighborhoods are comprised of a majority of ... I'll stop here. In any case, our phones have silent modes. Why doesn't fucking everything? Like silent Velcro. That'd be dope. Actually, I stole that idea from the movie Garden State. Great fucking movie. Next question.
All right. Well, I think our show just got demonetized.
What? Because of Zach Braff?
No, probably because of the certain neighborhoods. You know.
Ah,
I don't know what you guys are talking about. What neighborhoods?
certain
Bro,
neighborhoods.
you know he's talking about ours.
Ours? What are you talking about? You live in Daly City.
I don't live in Daly City. I have a San Francisco area.
It don't count.
Whatchamacallit?
That's
Zip
its
code
own thing. That's its own thing.
94134, bro. Portola. Represent.
Gross. Well, anyways, to answer the question, I don't see necessarily a problem. I mean, it happens around my neighborhood a lot.
What?
People are just
Hill?
loud. The back streets, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think with Petrea Hill, people are just mostly afraid of that McDonald's. The one on 16th.
Oh, the one where the dude brought the raccoon,
Yeah.
and yet they're still serving food there.
I know. What a.
But
Hey,
yeah,
how do we
no,
know
I don't see a problem with the cars being loud or not. It's something that you get used to.
I like it when the driver, makes eye contact with me as he locks his car, shakes his head, gives me the finger,
Yeah, that's what I do. I think that was you last time.
And I just gave you the thumbs up and waved.
Sounds about right. Yeah, because usually when I park my car and I close my door, I press my alarm twice so everyone knows that it's locked. And I'm looking around. I'm waving people down. It's like, it's locked. So don't try anything. More like it's more like I dare you to try something just to give me an
That
excuse.
was weird. I cut off for a second. Did you guys kick me off?
No,
Not
you just
I.
passed out.
Oh, okay. I forgot. Sorry. I black out sometimes.
Sometimes.
Okay, hey, here's one.
Yeah.
You can request a town car from a rideshare app, but what if I want to request a horse-drawn carriage? That's from @Orson Scott Magic Card. Derek G chiming in with, as someone who actually worked for a startup town car company and part-time used their cars to do Uber Black, I am totally down for this. The startup costs would be so affordable. Buy a couple of fucking wheels and like a couple goats, because these city people don't know what nature looks like. They wouldn't know, and horses are way more expensive. Now we also have the anonymous input here. Are you watching Amish porn too, Tim? Which I am not.
Oh,
Currently.
I guess I'm just in the minority.
Wait, that was you, James?
I mean, next question.
Hold on.
Well-
Horse-drawn carriage via app. Now, rideshare is hit hard in these troubling times, but you're probably safer with the nice distance between you and the carriage driver. Probably safer than being in a town car.
Yeah, you just got to deal with the smell.
Yeah.
Well, everyone's wearing masks, though.
It's a different kind of smell.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe the goats would be better for that than the horses.
Yeah.
Probably.
Hey, and you can use them for milk.
I mean,
Copy.
You only
if
have
you're
one
into
udder,
that,
though.
I don't know if I've ever drank horse milk.
You said goat.
Would you like to?
Oh, I mean, if I got paid for it, yeah.
Hey, all right. A stretch goal for our Patreon.
Now we can have a Patreon. I say this channel has a Patreon for me to try the worst things that you, the viewers, personally don't want to try. Like, if you want to find out what horse milk tastes like,
You okay, Eddie?
Tim, are you rolling one again?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Horse milk. All right. Hey, next question. How do cars reproduce in Disney Pixar's Cars? This one's from @Throfty. Derek G responds, 2 words, exhaust pipe, parentheses, alternatively, lady on lady cars bumpers. Gotta make sure there is contact between the license plates though, or you're just making friction for nothing. Anonymous responds, I can send a link from @xvideos.com.
What was the question?
How do cars reproduce in Disney Pixar's Cars? It's a valid question.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, bro, there's a whole section of X videos dedicated to stuff like that.
And they have Owen Wilson on the thumbnail.
So I've heard. Yeah, and it's crazy. He voices the porn parody of version of himself too.
He did that with Vince Vaughn, right?
I guess he did you just say that Cars stars him and Vince Vaughn?
Well, no, but the parody. He did it with Vince Vaughn.
Oh yeah. He needs.
Yeah, they crashed a couple weddings and
literally crashed.
All the
Up high.
All right.
Well, if you want to learn how, I guess there's a thriving online community.
Yeah, there is. All
just
educational.
Look up Cars Rule 34.
Kachow, Rule 34, Owen Wilson.
Yeah. Well, maybe not Owen Wilson, but yeah.
On that
all
note,
for educational purposes.
Of course. On that note, do car babies, parentheses, in Disney Pixar's Cars, come out full size? If so, do they still have the intelligence of an infant? We've got Derek G here. They are those little bumper cars you find at Disneyland and shit. Stupid-ass bumper cars, and they're like 2 miles per hour limit. I paid money to kill kids in a car arena.
Damn.
All right.
Two cars versus the bumper cars, according to Derek.
Fuck the children. Got it.
Well, not literally in this case.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I do agree. I would say they probably come out as little bumper carts.
I think they probably come out as household appliances, and then through Disney alchemy,
like my little toaster.
Yeah,
like got it.
Yep.
I consider myself a toaster. We're bro fans of My Little Toaster.
I'm pretty sure we're saying the name wrong. I'm pretty sure it's Brave Little Toaster.
Whatever.
But you know.
The audience knows. And if they don't know, now they know, you know?
Yup. To quote Biggie Smalls.
If they had full sized, I mean, that's asking for trouble. Just giant infantile killing machines, just driving at full speed.
Survival of the fittest.
Oh yeah. Ugh,
Cars 4.
man.
Cars 4 Survival of the Fittest.
I'm sorry, I blanked out. What were we talking about?
My brave little toaster.
Brave Little Toaster. Oh, it's got my favorite movie quote from it.
What are you gonna do? Suck me to death?
Yeah, rest in peace, Phil Hartman.
And hey, a song and dance number where cars lament that they're about to be killed, which, you know, thematically, maybe it's takes place in the same cinematic universe.
You know, a bunch of people who are on Pixar now did work on the movie Brave Little Toaster. So, I mean,
Take that as you will.
yeah. Add that to the conspiracy.
Your mileage may vary.
Your mileage may vary. Arrrr.
Purr.
Hashtag cars pickup lines.
Oh yeah. Hashtag.
Kachow.
Yep. Hashtag not my cars.
Now mine.
Hey, yeah. Now that they've ousted Lassiter, you could probably really get in on that, you know? A Lassiter-less cars production. Hashtag not my cars.
What the hell? I'm on Amazon and they're saying that this shirt is gonna come on July 7th.
It's not an essential.
Not even in time for your 4th of July bash?
Yeah, how's my Caius shirt not gonna come in before the 4th of July? This is fucked up. Who has... Alright, next question.
Hey! Do homeless cars, parentheses in Disney Pixar's Cars, push giant shopping carts? And if so, why aren't the giant shopping carts also sentient? We've got one from Derek G. He responds, and this is a long one. Hey, fair warning, don't say I didn't warn you. Derek G responds,
Oh
I like
gosh.
to think shopping carts are the dug-up fossils of old automobiles. They're corporeal forms, but a lifeless remnant of their ethereal beings, such that they remain only to serve as a stark reminder as to the limits of our lives as biological or mechanical beings. Our souls, animated but for a fragment of a window through which we catch the briefest glimpse into the infinite expanse of an otherwise timeless universe. Short answer, no.
Yeah.
Derek G.
Huh, I wonder if he watched The Wire recently.
It's all
Bro,
part of the game.
that's my jam. The Wire.
We also had Anonymous respond, again, I can send a link from @xvideos.com.
Telling you, Rule 34.
Rule 34. But yeah, according to xvideos.com, shopping carts are alive. Yeah, they are alive beings.
They're just lower class.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
second-class car citizens.
I wouldn't even say second.
Yeah, no.
They're used as objects. Like the whores they are.
I believe it's pronounced whoas.
According to
Wiki.
yeah, my
Xvideos wiki.
Walt. Yeah. Or no. According to my
X Video Rule 34 Wiki.
Walt Disney wiki.
Yes.
Shopping carts are considered subspecies. That's what I'm reading here.
Sort of a lesser species. When you say sub,
Yeah.
it's like subhuman.
Yes, exactly. They're sub automobiles. I don't know. I don't know too much about the history of Disney, but that's just what I'm reading here. There's some awfully inappropriate renditions or drawings of shopping carts over here. Woof.
Yeah, you can smell them.
Exactly.
Well, hey, I think we answered them all. Think we got all of our car questions on the road. We test drove them. We came back with your answers.
Well, I just hope we don't get canceled.
Who would cancel us?
That's true.
Very true.
I'm going to give you guys a lead on next week's episode. Next week, we're going to be answering all of our listeners' art questions.
Ooh.
Questions about define art, paintings and shit. I believe the great David Wayne said that.
Yeah. I remember that.
I just think, you know, that I love all my friends.
I
Now
mean,
that's a message of hope that I want to go out on.
Exactly.
Well, I'll just take my leave you guys here in the sub-basement of make-believe, and I'll just back away slowly into my freight elevator. I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys next week.
adios. Safe
Bye,
travels.
Dios.
In the great words of Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil 4, hasta luego.
Ugh. I just want to punch your fucking face now.
You'd be violating social distancing rules.
Oh, it'll be worth it.
Boy, I know what you're thinking. I don't remember coming downstairs to get in there. It's a funny story. For another day. I guess it's time you were on your way. You just listened to Mr. Tim's Neighborhood. Credit where credit is due, most additional audio is from freesound.org with links in the description. Mr. Tim's Neighborhood is a comedy podcast you can find on iTunes, Spotify, and on MrTim.com. Thanks for stopping by.